And I got these plans. I'ma be goddamn, I don't see these through, you don't understand.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Night Nut Pod. And it's Sunday night, and we're here.
And we're here.
Podding.
You know what?
What?
I have to change my shirt.
Oh. Okay. Go ahead.
I had to rock the new shirt, though.
Oh, okay.
And also plug Attack on Titan.
Woo!
Shout out to Attack on Titan. I'm trying to put Maggie onto Attack on Titan.
Yeah, and she is gonna watch it.
Yeah, but I failed thus far. So.
Well, you got me to watch Demon Slayer.
That's true.
And then now we have a Demon Slayer tapestry, and then we watched one of my shows.
Love Island.
It was Love Island UK. And
shout out to Love Island, because I'm a huge Love Island fan now.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is, like, I'm thinking back on it, and when we started talking about anime and stuff, you were much more against Demon Slayer. Remember? Because you were like, that's weird. It's like, you were like, no, Demon Slayer. And then you got around to Demon Slayer. But for some reason, Attack on Titan, which you weren't as much against, I haven't gotten you to watch.
I know, I gotta watch it.
That's the thing, is like, people who know that Attack on Titan is, in my opinion.
Yeah, I've heard that it's the best from everyone.
Yeah.
All my friends that watch anime, so.
The best story told ever, I think. But anyways.
You got 2 drinks.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had to pop the yerba. Shout out Yerba Mate, dude. I want the sponsor for this, because I drink these a lot, man. I drink these every day.
Sick. Okay, so, to start it off, let's get into some of your guys' questions. I'll put some air horns.
Shout out to the people who are asking us questions. That's dope.
Yeah, we have one person, of everyone who asked questions, we have one person who was not anonymous. And that was my girl, L-Dog, LB.
Hey.
Lauren Bloom.
Okay, shout out.
Lauren
Bloom.
So we'll go to yours first, too. Okay. Favorite/worst thing about living in LA. We did kind of go over this.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But, just to reiterate first, I think the worst thing is just the traffic.
I knew you were going to say that.
It seems basic, but it honestly is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Best thing, just being in the action.
Yeah.
So many possibilities every day. And, even when I'm delivering for Uber Eats, I'm like, I feel like I could go to a famous person's house.
Yeah.
And that's exciting.
For real. Or you could go into a restaurant and see the same famous person.
Yeah.
Especially where we live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite part would be similar to yours, actually, just where you, there's so much more opportunity here for the music, networking and everything.
Yeah.
The worst part for me is, I'm trying to think of something else besides traffic.
But it is traffic.
But it's got to be the traffic, actually.
Yeah.
There's nothing else really that shitty about it out here. I mean, I'm always, me, I'm a glass half full dude. But it's like,
yeah,
I love it out here. I really can't think of anything like that shitty about it.
It's gotta be the traffic.
Yeah.
Some people are assholes, but
I think that, okay, yeah.
But it's honestly not that bad.
Yeah.
There's always someone nice right around the corner if you run into an asshole.
I think the thing that's hard about it out here is trying to maneuver through these people and their social whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like it's harder to maneuver socially here.
Oh, yeah.
In the sense of you don't know what people are actually thinking. Everyone's trying to just make themselves really likable.
That's so true.
And you don't really know who actually rocks with you. You just have to hope.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's the same thing everywhere to an extent.
Yeah. So far, we've met great people all around.
Yeah.
Okay. We talk way too. We go on too many tangents.
Sorry.
But I mean, whatever. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's fun. Go-to drink order at the bar. Moscow Mule.
You know what mine is.
What, vodka cranberry?
Vodka cranberry.
You heard it here first.
But not if the boys are around.
If the boys are around, it's like vodka cranberry. Well, what would you order? A beer if the guys? Well, all the boys are gonna know.
That's the thing. Like, if a bunch of dudes, if I'm with like 2 dudes and they're like, yeah, let me get a Heineken. I'm like, okay, I'll get a Heineken too. You know, because it would be weird. I feel like
Switch
if it's
up
like,
the vibe.
Yeah, if it's like, dude, let me get a beer. Yeah, I'll get a beer. Oh, dude, let me get a double vodka Red Bull. You know, they're like, okay, Buster, like,
Yeah.
starting early, eh?
Oh, you feel like it's more intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. A beer is just like the beer vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. A day in the life of both your lives, which, you know, I am unemployed right now, so it's not the best. So, I'm trying.
Dude, but I feel like that's more fun because then you're like more self-aligned in a lot of ways, you know?
Sure, so really quick, my day in life. I wake up, I spend an hour drinking a coffee and watching TV just to relax. Then I walk over to the gym, work out, come home, and then I'll apply to jobs for like 3 hours. I have an interview. Then I go do Uber Eats for a midday, come home and eat dinner. And then I go do Uber Eats after dinner. And then I come back and then Zach comes home and then we chill.
Oh, yeah.
Now your day.
The grind. I wake up, you know, I just wake up around 8:30, take a shower. I try to film some content. Most days, like just make a TikTok or something and then go to work. I work at, I don't know if I've told them, I work for a solar company. I go door to door, just trying to get people to see if they'll save some money or whatever. So that's pretty fun. It's definitely a nice like brain exercise. I feel like for me, just to talk to different people, try to appeal to them, and then I come home and I make music mostly. I try to get home and we chill a lot, and then
we have different sleeping times.
Exactly. So. Maggie goes to bed at like 11 if I'm lucky.
Yeah, 11 at the latest.
Yeah, like 10. So then like I'm up. I usually make some music till around 2 in the morning. I feel like the creative juices are best late at night.
Yeah, so you're definitely not getting enough sleep.
I'm getting a fine amount of sleep. I wake up at 8. I go to bed
That's only
at 2.
6 hours.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get 8.
Says who?
What? Like a lot of, I don't know, everyone.
No.
It's known.
You can only go into REM sleep for, I'm pretty sure this is true. Somebody fact check me, but I'm almost positive this is true. You go for REM sleep for a 3-hour period, or 45-minute periods. No, I think it takes 45 minutes to go into REM sleep, and then you sleep in REM sleep for 3 hours, and then your brain comes back out. And then you're like,
vibing.
Could wake up, yeah. And then you go back into REM sleep for 3 more hours. And after that is like extra. Like it's grogginess. You know what I mean? It's not that good, dude. Elon Musk sleeps for 6 hours.
Oh.
I feel like a lot of people think that you have to sleep for so long, but like, cause bro, and we should bleep this out, but it's someone we know.
Okay. Back to the bleeper.
Yeah, right. Sorry, but you know, can I say it? Can I say a name?
Yeah.
Sleeps like.
All the name reveals are so funny.
I know, right? But dude, he sleeps 10 hours every night. At least last time I checked, and he's just like, yeah, I just need 10 hours of sleep, and it's like, what? No, you don't. Like, you can train your body to do whatever.
Wait, why can't people know this about him?
Just because no one sleeps 10 hours, dude. You're missing so much of your day.
So you think that's like embarrassing for him?
Yeah, especially because he goes to sleep at 2.
You think he really gives a fuck?
I don't know. It's not me to say. It's not for me to say.
Okay, well,
you know what I mean.
We'll keep him anonymous.
Yeah,
This crazy 10-hour sleeper that This tired dude.
I'm telling you, man, he's the sleepiest guy in the world. Like,
I sleep for 8 hours.
every time?
Yeah, I set my alarm for 8 hours. Well, like when I used to have my job and wake up at 6, then I would go to bed at 10. And then like now, whenever I end up going to bed, I just set my alarm for 8 hours. Like, even on the weekends, I don't want to sleep more than 8 hours.
Yeah, it's not good to sleep more than 8 hours. You get groggy. But, like, you can get too much sleep, you know? And not a lot of people know that. Like, I just want to, like, I feel like if you're going to actually occupy the whole day, like, you're going to say you're grinding every day, but it's like, but then you waste away half the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like you spend half the day sleeping, or, like, extra hours sleeping. Like, that's depressing, kind of.
Yeah, I think some people with 6 hours, like, they wouldn't be as successful during the day due to lack of sleep. So it's like you gotta get your whatever. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Obviously, yours works for you.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm like some advocate for sleep. I know I don't get a good amount of sleep throughout my life. You know, honestly.
Throughout my life.
Like, I've always been a big like, oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead kind of. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'll make up for it. But I always remember one time, our cousin Carter told me.
Our cousin Bleep.
Yeah, our cousin Bleep told me. He was like, I don't know if you were there. I feel like you were there though one time, because I was like, dude, like I really went crazy last night, like, and I didn't get any sleep, like, and I have work tomorrow. And he was like, he's like, you'll come to find. And I was like, I'm learning that like being an adult is like, you know, having to recover the next day. And he's like, no. Being an adult is not being able to recover the next day. Like, having to go into work, not recovered, but, like, completely ready to do the day because you're an adult. And I'm like, damn, I disagree. Like, I'm going to... But I'm sure that's how Carter sees it.
Yeah, but you just have a crazy, like, recovery thing. Like, whether you're, like... You always say you, like, manifest your sickness away. Like, when I had pink eye right before Hawaii, so bad. Like, my eye was insert image. Sorry, everyone, but I am going to put the image in because it's funny.
Yeah.
And then you woke up with a crusty eye, and you were like, nope. And it never came.
Swear. I said no.
It's wild.
And, I mean, we're going to get in it because, honestly, you know, this is the most, like, controversial thing about me. Seriously. But a lot of our family knows, and, you know, they got angry at me, so I'm not really scared.
Oh, no.
But
no.
I know, right? No, it's not.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I met a lady today who got it, and she was, like, still very sick, and she was not doing good. She said she can't come to the door, like,
And she was... Yeah.
And I'm not going to say it, but she was...
We know I can't say that. She was...
It really is like that, though, actually. It's the same exact joke. It's the same exact joke, but nobody wants to say it yet. But it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll wait it out.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah. But yeah,
We're like playing peekaboo.
yeah.
Okay. Should we go on?
Yeah, there's more.
These are still all from Lauren. Those were all Lauren's.
Oh, wow.
So
Shout
now
out,
we
Lauren.
have some anonymous questions. This is fun. This is gonna take us forever to go through because we keep going on tangents. But
Yeah.
maybe this is the whole episode. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
3 things you'd bring on an island. You can go.
3 things I would bring on an island.
Yeah, and if you don't say weed for one, you're lying. As he blows out.
Yeah, I mean...
Coke?
I was gonna say...
Coca-Cola, just so we all know.
I mean, because it's like, if we're just gonna live there, yeah, I would just like to bring a lot of weed, a good amount of Coke,
Coca-Cola.
cherry Coke, and honestly, like, Because, like, if we're just... This is the thing. It's kind of hard about it. Because automatically, me, I go to survival mode.
Why'd you rise?
Because it's... This is what I was going to get into.
Okay.
But it might take me standing up.
Oh, okay.
But, like, if we're going to an island, like, automatically I'm like, oh, are we stuck on the island? Hold up, let me bring some... If I can bring something, let me bring some wood. Like... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where automatically. But then it's like, if we're just kicking it on an island, and it's like, okay, you can only bring a select things, but like, then you can vacation here. There's food, and we're chilling. You know?
Just imagine that it's not stuff you need to survive.
Mm-hmm.
More like 3 things that you could live off of.
Yeah. Weed.
Coke.
Cherry Coke. And... honestly, a guitar.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire.
Yeah, just to like be able to make music and sing and stuff. I would be good for a while.
Yeah, honestly, you would be like it. When it comes to those 3 things, I guess music, weed, and cherry Coke, like you don't ask for much, but you ask for a lot of those 3 things.
Thanks.
Like
that's true.
You don't need much more, but you definitely need those.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, it's not high maintenance, but it is kind of high maintenance.
Yeah, because it's necessary.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, what about you? For the island.
You know what? I have no clue. I guess I would bring Pua because Pua comes everywhere with me.
Yeah.
And then probably like some ube pretzels. I don't know, not the ube pretzels. Definitely like coffee. Endless supply of coffee. And then, I don't know, like a book. But then what am I going to read the same book over and over?
Yeah. I guess you could say like a shelf of books.
A bookshelf.
Yeah.
A pantry.
It's true. Like, you read a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And you are satisfied with reading. That could hold you down for a long time.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fire. Pua, coffee, and books.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
well.
funny you would take coffee. You love coffee.
Yeah, I love coffee. The coffee bar is looking stacked.
Facts. The coffee bar, dude. You should put a picture of the coffee bar in the
Yeah, I
podcast.
will.
The coffee bar is actually like,
I'm looking at it right now.
dude. Like real life, I'm so spoiled, cause like
Yeah, you are lucky.
I'm not even like a coffee connoisseur. But like every once in a while, you're like, "Hey, you want an espresso?" And I'm like, oh, "Sure." And then I'm like, "Yeah, this is the best coffee I've ever had."
And then I make that Ned Flanders piece.
Yeah, right.
Blowtorch.
Yeah, with the
blowtorch and the marshmallow on top.
I'll
you know,
just
you
leave
know.
this here.
That was just iconic.
Yeah, for real. Shout out the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, a flawless
A flawless piece
of work.
A flawless piece of literature.
Absolutely flawless.
We'll quote that till the day we die.
Yeah, that was honestly too good.
Yeah, that is fire.
Okay, this is fun. 3 artists you could only listen to for the rest of your life.
3 artists we could only listen to for the rest of... Okay.
That's kind of a funny... if you could only listen to 3 artists.
That's really tough. What I would have to do... I guess I would say the Beatles.
Yeah, of course.
I guess I would say... I mean, I'm really trying to think, like, who has such a, like, complete discography? Mac Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And... I would need, like, a little more variety now. You know what I mean? Almost Green Day.
What the fuck?
I swear.
I love Green Day, but I did not see that coming.
I mean, Green Day's top 3 bands for me, easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like...
I didn't know you were such a Green Day fan. I love Green Day.
Are you shitting me?
No, for real.
Bro, I love Green Day. Like,
I thought like
remember? We'll bleep it out. Sorry, but
we can say
bleep.
people's. Why are you protecting people's identity so much? I was just saying we shouldn't say who was on acid, not like we can't say how many hours of sleep. Okay.
No, we shouldn't be name dropping left and right.
Sure.
But way back in the day.
Attention all across the alien nation. That was a test.
I'm talking about. I was fucking, 8 years old. 2006, bro, at house in room in the basement, and he's fucking got these subs, and summer has come, and I was like, dude, this is hauntingly, chilling, amazingly crazy. Cause like, dude, and the thing is, with us, I feel like we were so much like Dad was so much like, dude, Beatles are great. And like, looking back, I don't remember Dad showing us so much other music, even though like Dad has a huge discography of music that he listens to. Yeah. But like, he would really, I feel like he was so adamant about like the
Beatles and Paul Simon.
Right, but when I think of like listening to Paul Simon, I think of like Mom driving us around in the Saturn.
Mom was pushing Paul.
That's what I'm saying, like, and she's like, everybody just seemed to move. You know what I mean? I turned my amp up loud. You're like I remember I was sitting there like, does Mom know how to play the guitar? Like, she was like playing on the wheel, Yeah. I was like, man, Mom's good at the drums. She's like driving, going 65. And we're like, but seriously, that is a huge. I think of a lot of my music taste was formed almost more by Mom, in the sense of like, because she was driving us around so much and like playing a bunch of stuff, Yeah. Like Mom would play Paul Simon, but she would play They Might Be Giants. You know? And we were just like, what the heck is this? And I think Dad... We
were eating that shit up.
I know, right? It was amazing.
Dave Matthews Band,
bro. Like, what else? Mom, and then Mom, or like the Kid Rock shit. Yeah. Mom would play these crazy... And I remember she used to skip over like the bad part. Yeah. Bad part.
Yeah, and it was like not even that crazy.
Yeah, it's just like the song gets dark. I was like, dude, I want to hear that.
Even now, like, if she was playing it and it got dark, she would still be like...
She would be like, oh my gosh. Oh my. I can't believe I played this for you guys. Like, Mom, he's not even cursing.
I can't believe I played this for you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but yeah.
Wait, so who's your third artist?
I said the Beatles.
Oh, Green Day.
Mac Miller and Green Day, yeah.
Nice. That's a good spread.
Yeah. Because, like, and that's what I was going to say is, like, I would need Green Day for, like, getting the lead out.
Yeah. Yeah, because Mac Miller's pretty, like, chill, too. Yeah. Not, like, chill, but...
He's pretty chill, yeah. And he has a big discography, but, yeah, a lot of it is very, like, chill, conscious stuff,
Yeah. All right. Well, mine is pretty straightforward. Frank Ocean.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Frank Ocean, the Beatles too, for sure.
Yeah.
And then probably Taylor Swift, because I like pop music, so I feel like I would have to have one pop artist. But if I could have Taylor Swift, then I could have like old Taylor, new Taylor, folklore Taylor, just everything.
Taylor Swift has a great discography. It's very, like, diverse, I would say.
Yeah. A lot of her albums, honestly, I can't stand.
Really?
Yeah, like, we used to always listen to Taylor Swift as kids. And then I really liked her then, but when she went pop, I was like, oh, I hate this. I'm repulsed by it.
Really?
Except for, like, Blank Space. Because her music is good, so like you can't help it sometimes,
good,
but be like, this is honestly crazy. But then when she wrote the album Folklore, I was like hooked. Have you heard it?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've listened to that whole album.
It's really
I'm sure
good.
I've heard songs from it, but
It was like released around like quarantine, but it was crazy. So now I'm back on the wave.
is that the one? It has a song that's like 10 minutes long.
No, that was her re-recording of an old album.
Oh.
And then the 10-minute song is fire.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's fucking good. But that's why I was asking, because I was like, that shit is fire. But I really liked Blank Space.
Yeah, it's a really good. You can't go wrong with Blank Space.
And I think that, like, a lot of her early stuff just has such nostalgic value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you're,
Yeah, I remember.
it's kind of the same. Oh, go ahead.
Teardrops on My Guitar.
Yes.
And we would always listen to it with, like, the McKees.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And, dude, no, honestly, she had some bangers. Like, the Pride and Shotgun with my hair.
Yeah.
I remember you danced.
Yeah, in the talent show.
Yeah. So I heard that a lot, bro. I heard that a lot. But I was like, okay, this song is fire. And I think it's kind of similar with, not career-wise, actually, but Justin Bieber. Like, Justin Bieber had some bops. Like, he had the world in a chokehold for a second.
Yeah.
He was really just like, whatever he was releasing was gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I always remember I was in like 5th grade, dude, and they were like, dude, you gotta watch this kid, he's gay as fuck. That was what's so funny too, is we were all like, fuck Justin Bieber, let's watch his music video. Like, it's like, so that we can be like, fuck him.
Yeah. No, like, I think Baby was like the most viewed. It might still be like on YouTube, and everyone was like roasting it. And it's like, I don't know, man.
I don't know,
You've been watching it a lot. It must be good.
For real though, that's what I'm saying. Like, we were all crowded around, like, oh, this is trash.
Yeah.
Play it again. Let's watch it again. It's so bad. And you're like, yeah. You're like, what is that?
Yeah, for real.
But honestly, shout out to Justin Bieber, man. Because actually, like, looking back, I was mesmerized. Like, I was jealous.
Yeah.
But we didn't know how to say it. And I think that's so funny, too. Looking back on it. Because we were kind of like, pretty much like, nah, this is whack, dude. But it's like, we were obviously fans. Like, we were literally singing his song. Like, we were like watching the videos.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But honestly, he was on one, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that Baby video, I hella remember watching that over and over again. Mm-hmm. He had so many.
Dude, like, that song, Somebody to Love, with Usher, it's, like, so crazy at the beginning. Like, every time I watch it now, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, right? I remember that
He's like,
music video. Yeah, I was like, bro.
It's so sick. Like,
dude, because that's the thing, dude, is Justin Bieber was a fucking good dancer.
yeah.
Like, his little eyes could dance, bro. Like, I swear.
Yeah.
He was really, like, moving like Chris Brown. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Usher and shit. And he was, like, just this 12-year-old white kid who could sing crazy.
Yeah.
It's honestly, like, it makes sense, bro. Shout out Scooter Braun.
Oh, we can't talk about Taylor and shout out Scooter Braun all in the same breath.
Damn, you're right. I forgot about that. But from a talent scout standpoint, like, fuck, you gotta give your hat. You gotta take your hat off, you know?
Next week, we have a special guest, our mom.
Our mom. So you guys will see who we're always talking about. Trust me, we do good impressions of her.
Yeah, we always get into like a bit between the two of us where we just are quoting her for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm running.
Running and running. Okay, let's answer just this last one.
Okay.
Because it's kind of interesting. And what is Korean culture and heritage to you? And we'll answer this because we're going to Korea. Well, we would answer it anyway, but we're going to Korea this fall with like our whole family to see our other family in Korea. So, woo, we're gonna be eating.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating.
We're gonna be eating good.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, what does it mean to you? You could start since you look Asian. I guess it's.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think a lot of our Korean culture actually got cut off by grandma on purpose. I think grandma was kind of like mom always tells us that, you know, grandma was like, don't tell people you're Korean, like at school and stuff. And that just stuck with mom so hard that she was like, oh, people shouldn't know, like I'm not gonna go out of my way and tell people, you know what I mean? And mom is not ashamed of it or anything, but like she doesn't look Korean and like she doesn't bring it up, you know, like it's not like she's like, hey, I'm Korean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't really bring it up.
Yeah. But one thing that's really cultural for me is mom's cooking and grandma's cooking. Because it was always so good.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just so different when you eat homemade Korean food regularly, you know. It's like such a blessing, and I think that is definitely what sparked me to be more interested in Korean culture, you know, and like want to go to Korea and Seoul and like try more food and learn the language and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But what about you?
No, I agree. I think definitely the food is like what keeps us with our Korean culture, like literally probably the only thing.
Yeah.
Because like, and that's why it's weird because, and this was in the book Crying in H Mart, which is literally about like her mom dies and so she learns how to make all these like Korean recipes that like help her feel close to her mom. And it's like, and the food is like talked about the whole book, how like food is Korean culture. And she's like, when I go into H Mart, like I feel like I'm fluent even though I don't speak Korean. And it's like, that was just such a relatable thing. Like literally the H Mart is like where I go and I'm like, yes, I'm Korean. Like I'm gonna buy all this food and I know how to make it, and like I'm gonna get some japchae, and like it's just crazy. Like it is the food. But now after we go there and like meet some of our other family and like see around, hopefully we'll feel even more connected.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I learned how to make all these Korean dishes like with mom and grandma, because I want my kids to have Korean food like we did growing up.
Yeah.
Because it's fire.
It's so fire. And it is just such a blessing to be able to have like different types of food at home, you know? Because, and I think that was a huge... and it's so funny, too, for us, because we are so, like, Korean American, you know, to a T. Because even when Grandma would make all of this food, she knew that like some people in our family didn't like they married in, you know, and
she's they didn't like Korean food.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't want them to only have Korean food, you know, because our grandma's just so thoughtful. And I think that's another thing in Korean culture that we've taken, you know what I mean? To be a little extra thoughtful and a little more of a host, you know?
That's nice.
Don't you think?
No, yeah, for sure.
Because mom is like that too.
Yeah.
Like, mom is like an extra. Oh, here, sit here. Do you want a cushion? Do you want a cushion? Should we get a cushion for your back, or like, you know? And it's like, they just want to like let you know that they're like being hospitable to you, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why grandma would get chicken, you know, and grandma
fried
would
chicken
order
and pizza.
Yeah, like 2 buckets of fried chicken from KFC. And like 3 pizzas, you know, some pepperoni and cheese. And so then like my fat ass will get like
all the above.
Yeah, like a bunch of bulgogi, like a bunch of tubu, yakimandu, and some deviled eggs and some turkey and some like
kimchi jjigae on the side.
Yeah, like you already know. So it was really like Korean American growing up. You know?
Yeah, it definitely was mixed.
I won't. The thing is I don't want to pretend like I'm like, oh, I'm a Korean expert. You know what I mean? Like, but I do feel I know what I know. You know, and I feel very like in my roots about that. Like it was prevalent in our lives the whole time growing up. You know, and I think another thing that's telling is like when you think about what we learned as far as words. Like, I think I learned Donkomo, like, as soon as I learned anything else, you know? Like, I learned Pangu and, like, Oma and Harmony and stuff like that, like, as long as I can remember. Like, that was in my vocab along with my original first words.
Yeah, like, I didn't know a lot of this stuff was Korean, like, these words, like, Pangu for sure.
Yeah, you were just like, that's just the part.
And then I remember the would say, like, I said Pangu, and then once they said, like, Pongo, and I was like, what? Like, how do they not know?
Yeah, they're like, they don't know the word?
They don't know Pongu?
But yeah, that's also very, you know, Korean of us.
Yeah, the random phrases.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's what it means. All in all, what I've really taken from Korean culture is the food and like the hospitality idea. You know, because that's just how grandma is.
Like
so
taking
much.
care of everyone.
Yeah, like grandma's just so much like, what do you want? Like, I want to make it good for you.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Yeah. Shout out grandma.
Yeah, shout out grandma.
I mean,
so we're giving a little update on our project where I'm writing a song and he's making a short film. So what are you just gonna
I'm just gonna say that you know, I kind of want to make it like a inspirational little short film, you know, and I have like a direction, you know, it's gonna be a little hint of funniness, but like mostly aimed to inspire, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, do you have any ideas for your song? Like, do you know a genre or anything? Because I was gonna say music and film is different in that sense. I feel like you won't get far with film if you just kind of wing it. You kind of have to have a little plan of like
the story.
Right. But like with the music, you can kind of just be like, I don't know, this is inspiring me, like, or this is what happened, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm definitely I was actually doing it like a lot today. I was thinking I was gonna write like a, you know, breakup song because one, like whenever I write stuff, I always write like fire things like in my journal about like whenever I'm sad. So like I wanted to do that, and like, you know, I have a lot to unpack with my breakup emotionally, so like why not?
Yeah.
And it was fun today, but I just kept listening to like different like type beats on YouTube, and then like trying to sing a melody, and then if I come up with a melody, then I was like trying to put words to it.
Yeah.
And it was like easy at first in the song, but then it got hard. Cause then I was like, wait, now I have to. It was like when the song was like changing, I was like, wait, now I'm supposed to go into like the chorus?
Yeah.
Like that's way harder than I thought, honestly.
Yeah.
So after today, I was like, wow, I have like a lot more respect for like people who write songs.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because it was like, at first it's like, okay, a tune and then lyric, and then it's like, wait, but I'm supposed to make a song, not just like a little verse.
Right.
So that was hard.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But the coming up with words and stuff was like really comes naturally, I feel like.
Yeah. That's cool because I don't think that does happen a lot. But for me, it's the same, where like the melody definitely comes with words, or at least like the melody comes with like a sound that is not words yet, but like it's a sound. You know what I mean? Where it's like, and then you're like, okay, so that's like did that, or fish fat, or lick that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the gift, is being able to, like, get that melody and then add words to it later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's like where I'm starting to realize, because, you know, I've been writing songs for a long time, like struggling with inspiration and finding out to do different things sound-wise, you know? And that has just been so prevalent recently, where I'm like, dude, the melody is everything after you add the words. The words, blah, 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 blah. What really matters is the melody that's fire as fuck, that you'll find, like, addicting.
Yeah.
And then, like, adding the words to that.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah. It's cool, though. I can help you if you want.
I'm also worried. Well, you can't help me.
What do you mean?
We're not supposed to help.
Why?
Because we're supposed to, like, surprise each other.
Oh. Damn, I was going to ask you for help.
With what? Filming?
Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
That's the point.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
it's
whole
like,
jig.
It's hard, though, dude. Like, I make music by myself.
I make videos by myself. Maybe not like a short film.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you?
Well, I have made short films by myself.
Like what?
Like the one where I talk about getting into SDSU.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
There's a tripod. I'll help you film, and then I'll show you like the basic editing stuff.
Yeah, I'll help you.
But I want to see the final product like in a live reaction.
Yeah, for sure.
And what if I sing off key? Because I will.
I can show you how to do pitch correction.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited for us to do it.
Yeah.
Next week.
See, but that's what I'm saying is like, I should be able to give you little tips like that, you know?
All right, fine. I'll help you.
Like,
if you're going to withhold pitch correction on me, you're going to make me sing crazy.
I mean, you know, I didn't have to.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
But it has to be somewhat of a surprise, like the final product.
Yeah, I agree. Something I've been in the works. I play a lot of basketball in my free time, and I'm gonna start a YouTube channel about the basketball and everything. So tune into that. I should be having a new video out pretty soon. But appreciate it. I just wanted to shout it out. Oh shit! And you know what?
What?
I am dropping a song on Wednesday.
Well, it'll already be out. It'll already be out,
yeah. But
we've heard the song and it's good. So we're right there with you guys.
Hell yeah, yeah. June 21st.
Yeah,
it's coming out.
Yeah, I really like the song. I like your little blurb about it too.
Thank you.
Rap. Straight rap.
Yeah. It was just really some like rapping shit. I think I did write that just to like prove to myself that I'm still a rapper.
Yeah, that's fire. And I also love how the cover is a picture of you, because none of your covers have been like a real picture yet. And so this one, and it's like of you. It looks sick.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I made that cover, so I'm proud of it. But my friend Alex took that picture.
Yeah. And
I said it in a post a while back, but I love that picture because it was right when I got off stage. Mm-hmm. And he always takes pictures of me, like literally the second I get off stage, he always makes sure he's right there and like just like snaps like 50 pictures of my face, like too close up almost.
Yeah.
But you really can see like the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like leaving my face almost.
No, you really can. It's really cool.
Yeah. So that is, I figured that image is the best one to do because of the like memory it holds, you know?
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh yeah.
I'm really hyped for it to come out. All these songs, you guys, we're getting spoiled out here.
Yeah.
There's so much more to come too.
Yeah. I'm dropping a song a month. Until further notice. But this is song 3 out of
in the Song a Month series.
Yeah. And it's going pretty good. Like the traffic's definitely building, so
yeah, that's great.
hell yeah. But yeah, we are gonna wrap it up here unless you got something else.
Nope.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Alright, cool. Well shit. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Sunday Night Nut Pod. My name is Baxkpaxkzaxk with the Backpack Raps, X's no C's.
And I'm Maggie. And have a good Sunday night.
And have a great Sunday night.
Yeah.
We are brother and sister.